So let's try and learn how to do this on PowerPoint. Okay. Welcome. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can draw Warli art on PowerPoint. Now, Warli art is a old tribal folk art form from Central India. Okay, you can read more about it on Google, or you can just read from here. Okay, this I have got from Wikipedia. So it's a very old form of art where a lot of human figures are drawn like this. Okay, using triangles and lines, and the head is drawn by using a circle. Okay, so this is the base model or base way that they draw Warli art. Okay, now I thought that we'll actually draw these things on PowerPoint. So whatever you can see right now on the screen is drawn on PowerPoint. However, this look very mechanical. Okay, you can tell that this has been drawn on the computer. Okay, now we want to draw something more relevant or more natural, which will look like the original Warli art, something like this. Okay, now this is more original, more natural to look at. Okay, nobody can tell that this is drawn on the computer. So let's try and learn how to do this on PowerPoint. Okay, fine. Apart from this, you can also do lettering like this. Okay, this is also done on PowerPoint, but this is much easier than doing this. Okay, so let's get started. Now our canvas is ready and we're going to start our drawing or our art. So in this video, I'm going to draw another figure which is playing an instrument. In the previous one, we have seen an instrument which is like a shehnai or a flute kind of instrument. In this, we're going to draw something like a drum. Okay, an Indian drum. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing that we need is obviously a triangle. When you actually learn Warli art using your pen and pencil, there also you start drawing a triangle. Okay, so you need the triangle like this. Let it be the base. Okay, black in color. Normally Warli is drawn on painted walls with white color. Okay, but in this video we are using the black color so that it's more visible. You can use any based on your requirements, obviously. So this is the base triangle which will form the lower part of the body. Now I'm going to change this. This looks very neat and clean triangle. I do not want this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this shape. So let's remove the fill for some time and let's increase the weight of the shape outline. Okay, let it be like this. Looking good. Make it a little bigger so that you can see it better. Alright, now I'm going to add an edit point here. Okay, edit points. You can see that the 3 points are enabled on the 3 corners. Now I'm going to add one more point here. Add point. Then I'm going to change it a little bit so that it's not a mechanical or very straight line. Okay, I'm going to change that. Again, I'll add one more point here to enable the 8 points first. And add one more point little upwards. Okay, and drag it like this. You can also use these lines to change the way it looks. Okay, maybe more round shaped. Okay, so this forms the base of my person. I'll draw one more triangle. I am not using the same triangle because I want the top part to be a little different. Okay, so I'll just do one more triangle like this. Okay, then again I'll remove the fill, outline, weight, I'll increase it like this, and then the color is black. Okay, this I'm going to rotate vertically to look like this. Okay, then I'm going to again enable the edit points. After this, I'm going to add another add point here and change this this. Okay, little curvy. I want the curve on the other side also, so I'll add another point this side, add a point, then pull this inwards and make it a little curve. Okay, so this will form the upper part of the body and that will form the lower part of the body. So now let me make both of them of the same height. This is not required, but then I'm just doing it for this design. So I'll go to shape format and increase the height like this. Okay, I'll make it smaller like that, 2.5, and also I'll increase the width so that it looks the same. Okay, normally they use square sized triangles. Okay, but then it's all right, we can do it like this. Now let's place it so that it makes the body. Okay, like that. Fine. So this is the body of my person. Put it in the middle. Now there are two things that I need. One, I need the head. Second, I need the instrument here that I talked about. Okay, so let's make the instrument first. Maybe we can reduce this some more, but let's see. So we'll just group it for now so that it remains together. Okay, now let me draw the instrument. To draw the instrument, I will come here, take the oval shape, make the oval like this. Okay, then I'll come here again, take another oval shape, make it like this, and this oval has to come on this side. Black in color so that I can match it up later on. Okay, now it's looking good. We'll make this black as well, and then I'll take this oval, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, and then bring it at the end here. Okay, and to place it exactly in the middle so that it covers most of the area. Okay, so this is our instrument. Now I'm going to select the entire thing, align them to the middle if there is something which is missing. Then we can also do a horizontal distribution. Okay, now I'll come to merge shapes and click on union. So this becomes one single shape, right? Then I can actually resize it if I want to, like this, whatever I want. Okay, firstly I'll change the shape fill. I'll go here, I'll click on, I'll just click on more gradients. Once this panel opens, I'll go to pattern fill and I'll select something like this. Okay, you can see now this looks better. Okay, all right, I'll just put it a little smaller like that, and then you can put it in the middle. So this now looks like our entire body, okay, along with the instrument. Now one thing you can also do if you want to, that you can firstly ungroup it. Ungroup it. Okay, so these are three different shapes now. So what you can do is, once you have selected all the shapes, or you can select the individual shape if you want to, then go to shape outline, and from sketched here you can select any of these options. Okay, so this will make it look more natural, like if you select scribble or freehand. Okay, or something like curved. I normally like this freehand, but then it's up to you, whichever you want to use. Okay, so for this particular video, let's choose freehand. Okay, all right. So this does not change. For this, I think if we do it separately, it looks a little different now. Okay, now it's looking different. All right. So for this shape also, for this instrument also, I'm going to change the width of the outline to max, like this. Okay, all right. Then this should now have a black color fill, and this part of the body should also have a black color fill. Okay, now this is my body. Now I'm going to group this together so that I can resize them. Okay, now it's one group. I'm going to resize them a little bit, like this. Okay, so it's in the middle right now. Now I'm going to add the other parts of the body, like the head, the hands, and the feet. The head is very straightforward. You can put a simple circle. If you press the shift button on your keyboard, you get a very good circle. Okay, and make it black. This is all. However, sometimes you will see in some images they have added a bun to this to make this shape or this person look like a woman. Okay, so you can do that as well. Probably bring it near the woman like this. So this looks like a woman now. Okay, so that's about the head. Now some people also put a neck here, some do not put the neck. It's up to you. In this video I'm not going to put the neck. Next is the hands. Let's do the hands. I'm using normal straight lines. Okay, again I'm going to increase the width to 6 points, and the color should be black. Okay, like that. It's looking good now. I'm going to duplicate the same by pressing Ctrl D. Okay, now I will change the orientation of this. I'll match it here, then drag it like this, which will mean that she is trying to play. Now sometimes to make it look more natural, you can actually make this part a little longer and this part a little shorter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just bring it like this and bring this one. So now you can see it is looking much better. Okay, also if I match these corners a little more, it may look, I'm using the arrow keys to move it. Okay, then I can probably drag this one to match. Okay, good. All right, then I can select these two and press Ctrl D to duplicate them, bring them this side, group them by pressing Ctrl G, and then rotate them horizontally. I will get the other hand. Place it like this. Done? Easy? Okay. Now I can actually use the same hands as feet as well, but you are free to add new lines. I'll just show it like this, but then it is going to be little different. It's going to be rotated vertically like that, and then horizontally like that. Okay, that's looking good. However, for the leg we need to add something more. Let me push it a little upwards. For the leg we need to add one more line here. Okay, so I'll ungroup it first. Okay, I'll add one more line. I'll just duplicate this line. That's the line that I want. It starts from here, but it is much smaller in size. Okay, so this looks good. So So I'll just duplicate this and place one more like this. So you can keep it like this. This is your entire final image, or you can also just select them, group them together and rotate them a little bit. Like that. Okay, so this is a Warli art which you have drawn entirely using PowerPoint. Now those of you who are new to Warli, they may want to find more images or more ideas of how the images should be. For them, I'm showing this trick. How will you get more ideas of Warli art? It's very easy. Obviously, you have to go to google.com. Once you are here in Google, you can just search Warli art ideas. Okay, you can see you have got so many things. You can go to images, and here you will find a lot of ideas. Okay, this is the image that we have drawn, something like this. Our person is connecting to the device or the instrument. Here it is not, so it's similar. Okay, so you can see a lot of different scenarios that you can make using Warli. And I have only shown you the way to draw a human figure. You can actually draw a lot more. You can draw animals, you can draw birds, you can draw different scenes from the village. Okay, you can see all these things. You can draw trees like this. Okay, all this you actually can draw on PowerPoint. It is actually up to you how you can imagine and you can draw all these things on your PowerPoint. Okay, so that's all I have in this video. I hope you liked it.